Sun collapse is related to the concept of solar farming. Solar farming is exactly what it says, the fact that us as humans continuously farm the energy that's expelled by the sun. The basic idea of this is that we farm it too much. In other words, through using its heat or its light in order to grow agriculture or just solar panels, we are taking away from the equilibrium that once existed. And it all goes back to the whole idea of like energy conservation. And essentially, while the sun's believed to be a burning star, this is saying that the net value of heat that it expels has to be kept at a sort of even level, and that we're throwing that too much in the balance will eventually make the sun run out of energy and therefore collapse, and then we all die. So the microchips found in fossils is not a joke, and there have been fossils that have been opened up and things found that were initially said to be microchips. Now, in every single one of these stories, the details of it have been walked back afterwards. For example, the T-Rex bone that had a microchip found in it, they later said was a fossil of some ancient bacteria. Another one they said was just a bone fragment that looked a whole lot like a microchip. And kind of related, I remember in research reading about stories for previous sections about fuses being found in ancient pots. So, for example, they open up this completely undisturbed grave, they're going through all of the pots in there, and then they find what appears to be multiple fuses. This all relates back to a concept called the Great Reset, which I don't know how much in detail I want to get about it now, because I'm pretty sure like the Great Reset itself is mentioned later on. But short version for now, the Great Reset says that we constantly exist in a cycle. We go from the first remnants of humanity to a point where we destroy everything, and then thousands or millions of years later, the whole cycle repeats itself. Now, to explain things like why the Earth, despite being hundreds of million years old, humanity only has history around 10,000. The idea being we'll all get wiped out, there will be a reset, and then those people that come however many million years from now will find remnants of our existence and then gather them. The reason that T-Rexes had microchips on them, and the reason people used to put fuses in jars. That's your basic intro. I'm sure it'll come up later. If not, I'll do a video on about it. Whatever, next topic. Black Snake prophecy relates to a legend of the Lakota tribe. Essentially, the Native American tribe of the Lakota had this legend that near the end times, a great black snake would come across the land and destroy everything. The legend says that it will desecrate ritual sites, that it will destroy villages, and that it will come from the ground and then return back to the ground. As many modern Lakota members have pointed out, this is a perfect example of the ideas of oil pipelines, roadways, and other modern industry. The idea being the idea of the Great Black Snake coming down and destroying the ritual sites of the Lakota, and now a giant oil pipeline is trying to do the same thing is alarming. But politics aside, this has a greater expanding idea when it comes to prophecy. Things that most people would brush off as being not true, if you can view the Black Snake as being the modern fulfillment of an old prophecy, then what other old prophecies could also be true? Things I mentioned like the Wetico, a disease that essentially consumes someone with greed, could be the idea of modern corporatism. You could take it on and on and on and say maybe some of those crazy spiritual beliefs weren't so crazy after all. Underground caverns. Oh boy. So every time another Hollow Earth theory thing comes up, I mention sort of a different facet of it. And one day I'm going to do a video putting it all together, but there's a few I want to go over with this one. For example, Tibetan holy books said that beneath Mount Everest specifically, there were these tunnel systems that went all over. Now, if you know anything about cave systems, the majority of them are completely unexplored. Their cave system is by this popular tourist attraction. They've tried to draw trackers into riverways to see where they end up, and they will totally disappear forever. And also, the majority of underground systems are closed up by the government, and in most cases is a felony if you destroy or try to get access to them. This leans back into the thing I've kind of hinted at in a lot of theories, that the entire world has these underground systems that work towards the bigger concept of Hollow Earth. And think about it. Every single group of people have some form of legend of creatures living underground. Either it be old Chinese tales of frogmen that come from underneath caves, or old night stories of these troglodyte creatures that they would fight on their expeditions. Even religions with the common idea that demons live underneath, or the idea that you can dig your way down into hell. That, combined with the fact that it's believed underneath the pyramids is a massive underground cave system, or the idea that these random structures on Antarctica were constructed a long time ago as a signal to get underground for some reason, and other ancient societies who had a distinct interest with caves, and some of them disappearing altogether at once. It makes you wonder. Biblical aliens is basically the idea that several things that are mentioned in the Bible as rather innocuous.
Earn free crypto just by learning about it. Coinbase Earn is the fast, easy, and rewarding.
Concepts are actually about extraterrestrials. Put it this way, there's a ton of mentioning in the Bible, especially the Old Testament, that people will worship the stars and the things in them. Well, if you think about other concepts we've talked about of UFOs and the fact that they've been here for however many thousand years, then it puts together the idea that these people may not just be worshiping the constellations. And some take this to mean several mentions in the Bible of either angels or these great tiny people are actually aliens being described by prophets. Some go as far as to say biblically accurate angels are actually just what extraterrestrials look like, which is a terrifying concept. Air is poison isn't necessarily, if you think about it.
Boy, it's hot up in her. It is hot up in her, bro. Like, it is. I don't understand how hot it is. As close as that sounded, it's not threatening. Wow. I didn't know that was a UFO outside. There's an island out there? I didn't know that. I kind of want to go to it now. Alright, either way. I'm just going to chill here. Do our thing, not even move a muscle. Like, there's no reason to move. There's three people in there fighting. We're in this circle. We are not moving a muscle. Not a muscle. We've been hiding here the whole time. And we have 600 combined mats, which is probably just enough for us because I don't really build like that. So I'm really grabbing some stuff to make breakfast. I do not. There's no reason to worry. Not one good reason. We're right where we want to be. Seven people left. Nice. We are chilling. We are chilling. Yes. Move that. Ow. Five people left. Alright. Now we gotta make a move. I should probably upgrade this to a purple attack first. Just to be safe, not sorry. That little bit of damage could do a lot for us. It could do a lot. I don't know how I did not find another med kit here. Gotta hurry up. Let's do it. How much is that? Like 1,000? 500? That's not bad, honestly. Very cool. The weapon is not bad. But I don't really need it. Whoa. Someone's here. Let's go. This way. Let's go around the stack. There's no reason to fight him. There's just no good reason. There's 5 people left, so we don't want to lose our. Because I mean, once we get past 50 shield, that's it. Like we can't get back up to it, so there's no reason to fight him. I think there's a chest over here too. Yeah. I'll break this. I'll keep 6 grenades because I feel like we're gonna build a lot. So rather than taking the sniper, I can just. Is there someone on top of there? Someone is on top of there. Smart play on their part. No bush boy. I need that storm to get that stack so that guy can't see me. Well, I don't think he's looking my way. We get it right here. Aye. Woo! The big moves, baby, big moves. Should I even carry the med kit? I'm not gonna carry it. I'm taking the risk. Oh shit, he might have saw me. Oh, he's right on top of me, y'all. He's right on top of me, y'all. He's directly on top of me on a one-on-one. Look at the circle. It's all water. Hopefully he doesn't hit this snipe. If he hits this snipe, I have to fight him one-on-one. Oh my gosh, bro. I was not even trying to win. It's honestly circle luck. Okay, the guys are turning fire finally. Oh, this is scary, man. This is a scary one. Like, go, leave. I can't go out too fast because then he'll hear me. Leave, bro. Leave, bro. Definitely not in the circle. I'm a little closer. That still probably is out the circle. It's gonna be a big hit if I. 2 people left. I'm in. Do you hear this guy, y'all? He actually killed that other guy. I didn't even see it. Oh my gosh. Bro. Throw him. Just throw him. Let's go crazy with him. How did I only hit him for 19? This guy, bro. Hey, come on. What was I supposed to do? Oh! That's the game! That's the game! Let's go!